Hello YouTube. I don't have a script for this. I want to say right away because I have no idea how to start this video. I'm just gonna go off the top of my head like I do with everything. Maybe it's a better idea to script this because I'm about to start as some sort of a vlog series that is gonna cover me trying to get rid of my nasty scar. This topic is very heavy on me, and it definitely fueled my depression. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it, and then I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do and what I'm gonna do and how we're gonna document this. So it all started during COVID. I got into a fight like a half a year or so pre-COVID. Not to boast or whatever. I was defending a friend and got jumped by 3 people, and then they kicked my face in, and it was very rough. I survived it, didn't lose any teeth, didn't do anything, and besides bruises and a black eye, everything was actually good. But I noticed something was wrong with my cheek. Something was wrong with my cheek in the place where I always had like some sort of a, oh god, how do you say? So for me, it was always like a pimple, which I never could squeeze out. And I guess this was always a problem because I tried to squeeze it out. But yeah, so let me just show you where this happened. So this is the scar. You can see it is pretty nasty. I'm gonna upload as many pictures as I can as well with better lighting. Right now I'm trying to get good lighting going. It's the first time I'm trying to do this to get this in shot so everybody can see. Usually I'm trying to hide this. But you can see the scar is pretty nasty. It's pretty big as well. This did not come from the fight. As I said, this pimple, I was always trying to squeeze it or whatever. I could never get it out. And this started happening when I was like young already. But then it would get like swollen and then it would just go away. What happened though, what I believe what happened during this time whenever I would squeeze it or try to manipulate it, is I would break the sac of the cyst that was actually here, because now I know it was a cyst. And it would break it, and you know, the cyst would grow and leak and form more cyst and whatever. Anyways, this fight triggered the cyst to birth again. So when this time it got swollen, it was worse than ever before. But it was also manageable. So it would go away after some point. However, this time it was a little bit different because it would come back more often and more aggressively. So what I did, I went to the skin doctor in Germany, and I went to one skin doctor before, and what he did was when it was like infected, as I said, it was during COVID. Crazy times, especially here in my area. Everybody was just stupid in the head. But yeah, this guy, the first guy, I remember, man, the needle he used, it was like so thick, and he just punctured my face like 3 times and tried to squeeze out whatever was in there, because it was like a real infection, like really, really big. I could actually see it from my eye. Like I could see down my cheek and I would see the thing. It was disgusting. So he tried to squeeze shit out and nothing came out because the cyst was so deep. And still this went away. It went away so much so that it was all flat, and even the punctuations, everything was like, I guess, healed okay. Of course, it wouldn't look as clean as not punctuated, but you get the idea. And so it came back. And I go to the doctor again, and it was like high COVID times, and yeah, I don't know what. He was such an asshole to me, so I just said like, fuck you, I'm gonna go to another doctor. I went to another doctor, and he was there with 3 of his colleagues. All 3 were like chicks, and he would like, you know, smile and flirt with them. That was awful to witness. And it was like the 3rd situation I witnessed a doctor flirting with his assistant. But that's another story. Anyways, why I am pointing this out is because when I asked him, like, what can we do? What is this about? He was like, yeah, no problem. We can cut this out. It's all easy. It's all no problem. It's all good. Like in front of his girls, right? And I was like, okay, like it was somehow weird. It was like he was uh, how do you say? Um, I'm lost of words right now. He was trying to be like, trying to flex in front of me, in front of his. I don't know, man. What is that is just the vibe that I got from this shit. And I really don't want to make this story too long, but that is how this all went down. And then the day on the surgery where he was supposed to cut this open, and this was, you see, the scar is now is, I don't know, like 4 centimeters or something. It was supposed to be much smaller. Also, the thing that was infected or came out of cyst was looking much smaller. And now, to be honest, I can't really say how he should have cut it because I'm not a doctor, and I gotta cut him some slack in this regard. But I think he cut way too much. And I don't know, like I remember the day when he cut it, it was also during the COVID times. The knife he used was so not sharp, and during the operation, he would always be like, I can't find it, I can't find it. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? How big is this scar gonna be? Because the day before this happened, the day before the surgery, I looked up like 100 videos of cyst removals, and it was like all small cuts, and then they would push it out, remove the sac, and that's the most important thing. You have to remove the sac of the cysts so it doesn't come back. By the way, cysts, everybody has cysts in their body. Some people have it in their face, which is really bad luck, I guess. And they are actually always benign, I think is the word. So it's not something that you have to cut out or anything. But yeah, this being a cosmetic issue, anyways, would not be treated as an accident or something that has to be done fast or something. So in terms of waiting time, I had to wait such a long time to get this done. In between every time I see him, and especially because it was COVID, right? So it's just crazy times. Anyway, he cuts it, and what I noticed right after the surgery is like he didn't sew. Is that the word? So he did not close the wound. He just put like some sort of a gauze tape, patched it up like this. So he didn't, what is this called? You know what I'm talking about. But that is what happened, and then I was like, okay, this is gonna look rough, and it did, man. So this is 5 years old now. You can imagine how this looked, and I felt absolutely disfigured. While this was healing, though, he did another operation on my right cheek because, as it turns out, stuff in your face happens always simultaneously. And I go like, during the healing of this, I go like, is this shit popping up on the right side now as well? And I ask him, and he says, yep, it's the same thing. And you notice this because there is no beard growing at this spot. But anyway, so on the right side of my cheeks, he also cut, but this is the weirdest thing, man. Here he did like he did the scar like this, and here he did the scar like this. So it's like one scar goes like this, one scar goes like this. I look fucking ridiculous. So on this scar, I just shaved fresh, and I cut myself. I always cut myself when I'm shaving. I'm using a knife, but this is not because I cut myself. Reason because I cut myself is because everything is uneven. It's fucking stupid. This is the first time you see my face like this. I feel very uneasy showing you this, but maybe I can help some people who go through the same shit. As you can see, the scar here is, I can't really show it. It's cleaner, but also here he didn't patch it up correctly. So what happened on this side though, check this out. Do you see this? It's a dent. See the roundness on this side? On my cheek? Now check this out. You see this dent? I am disfigured as fuck, dude. So this is very rough. So while this was healing during like the first 2 or 3 weeks, he did the other side as well. And I still had to visit him, and I go like every time I go like, why have I done this? This was the biggest mistake in my life. I can never like blame him because he's like hot-headed, you know. But I have to stay with him because no other doctor would look at it. I went to other doctors and they all went like, yeah, you have to go to the guy who did it. So he knows what he did, and that's what we are doing. So he gave me like some sort of a cream to put on. I'm gonna get it real quick. So for 5 years, every day, I put this on my face. Can you see this? It is called Epiduo Forte, and it has 0.3% adapalene and 2.5% benzoyl diperoxide. And I'm supposed to use this every day, and he says it's gonna remove this kind. I don't see anything happening. He says I have to get this from him every 3 months, which is also something that I figured out is only a way to make money. This lasts like for at least 6 months. But here in Germany, if you visit a doctor, every 3 months you're gonna have to they get paid. If you visit them within 3 months, they get paid more. So that's how they do it, you know. If medication lasts for 6 months, they tell you come back after 3 months, and they don't tell you why. They just say you have to come back, and then you go there and they get extra paid. That's how they make money. Also, this what he did here. Immediately he said, "You're gonna have to go laser therapy for it was 2,500 euro." I go, okay. I don't have the money for this shit. He goes, it doesn't matter. You can do it later, blah blah blah. And the biggest problem was that you cannot pay it like monthly. You have to pay it at once. And it was like so rough, and I don't even know what the fuck is going on. So this is the state of the scar after 5 years and applying this fucking cream for 5 years. You can imagine how bad it looked. And I still have cysts coming here. You see here is a patch of no beard. It gets activated every like few months, and then it gets infected by itself. Like I don't have to do anything about it. Also, I'm very much about my hygiene and everything. Also during COVID times, everything was good. When this came out like really bad, I had to put on like a mask, and then I don't know, sweat or something, and then it got really bad. So that was like the kicker, right? But yeah, so where was I? So this is it, man. And then so what happened now? 2 months ago, the last visit I had at this doctor, I go there and I tell him, you messed up my face and you didn't do it right and everything, and I was so mad and everything. And he goes, yo, you know what? I'm gonna give you like an injection. RNA is like DNA injection, and it's gonna help with the scars and stuff. And I go, oh really? And he's like, yeah, no problem, it's new, blah blah blah. And what I do, I go with him in the room. He does the injection. It was incredible, man. It was like a thick needle again, and he goes in like 20 times, like goes deep, injects, goes deep, injects, goes deep, injects on both sides, right? And I'm just there like shaking from pain, and he goes like, does it hurt? Motherfucker, it hurts. Are you fucking serious? He goes out of the room, he goes like, yeah, bye. His little assistant comes in, and she's like, oh, that will be 200 euro. And I go, what? He never told me anything about the price, nothing. Man, this motherfucker, he's trying to scam me since the first day I was in there. He disfigured my face so he could make an upsale with the laser, CO2 laser afterwards. And then he tried to keep me with having to get the gel that I put on every day for 5 years. And now he tried to scam me again with the injection. I hate this person so much, you cannot imagine. And I call him in the room. I go like, you did never tell me anything about the price and everything. Like you said nothing about any price. And he goes like, yeah, you know, you can pay it later. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna pay anything. So I was mad. I said I'm not gonna pay anything. I just left, and I'm not gonna come back. I am so done with this guy. But this is how it is in Germany and the healthcare system. People say, "Oh, you're so lucky. It's free and everything." Yeah, it's free, but the way you get treated and the waiting times and everything, it is ridiculous, dude. It is really bad. And every doctor I visited in my lifetime has like some sort of an, I don't know, like a god complex or something. You cannot ask why for anything. Like if you want to know why you would have to do this or that, or they get insta mad, and so many times, man. Okay, this video is too long of a rant already for, yeah. Okay, let's get back to the scar. So you guys see, I got the scar going on. Anyways, it's gonna be the first video I'm doing about this. Of course, on the second as well. The second one doesn't look that crazy from here, but it is. Trust me. Like, look at this dent. Like, what the fuck, man? So yeah, now I got an appointment with it's like a beauty clinic, and they're gonna CO2 laser me for half the money. So it's gonna cost, she said, around like 1K for both sides. And I said, okay. The most reason though I accepted was because I can pay monthly. So if I can pay it back in 1 year, I'm fine, man. It has to be, I have to do something because this is taking away from my confidence and everything. Like I was like streaming with webcam up until this day. And then when this happened for like 2 or 3 years, actually for more than 3 years, I just turned off the webcam. I was fucking depressed, man. He butchered my face. What can I say? There's nothing I can do. Maybe I could have sued him or something, but I was not intelligent enough for this, or didn't know it was possible or whatever. But I'm gonna look into this now, because man, I feel like he owes me. It's a big dip in my life quality. Besides all, shoulder pain and whatever is going on. I know this is just vanity, but it's not, man. It's my mental. It's having such an ugly scar is crazy. And this is like now after 5 years. You can't imagine how this was before. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I can almost say like, oh yeah, I was brave to protect my friend, and then this was the trigger, right? Because they beat my face so hard that the cyst inside was explode and all kinds of shit triggered. But not even that, man. It's just fucking stupid. So it's a horrible situation. But as I said, I'm gonna have this appointment now tomorrow with the beauty clinic, and they seem pretty exclusive. I don't know what the fuck, why they would take $50 from me tomorrow just for talking to them. I guess it's like some, I don't know. We will see. I'm gonna ask them if I'm able to record them, mention their name, all kinds of stuff. Maybe I can get like some sort of a voucher or like a coupon, like an affiliate link. And we will see, guys. So what I'm going into now is a CO2 fraction, I think it's called, laser. And I looked up some stuff on Google, how it looks. I'm not sure if it's gonna help me that much, to be honest. I'm just gonna ask them and tell them like to be honest with me. And yeah, that's all I can do, man. But yeah, I'm gonna document this as the best as I can. I'm gonna try and add more pictures. I should have recorded this video by daylight. Maybe we would have had better lighting. Right now I'm using like some sort of a ring light. But it's just not the best, and the webcam is also a little bit scuffed. I'm gonna try and give it another go. Maybe you can see it better like this. I doubt though, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try and add pictures from multiple angles in the following videos that are coming. So stay tuned for this, and if you are also suffering from some sort of an injury like this, or scars, especially in your face, maybe this can help you making the move to getting lasered. If the laser is successful, I'm gonna be so happy. I know it's never gonna be the same, and I really don't know what to think of it, but it can't get worse. So that's what I'm gonna do. If it costs $1,000, it's gonna cost $1,000. I'm not rich. It's a lot of money for me. Yeah, we are trading and I have running a business and stuff, but you think I get money? Fuck no, man. I'm barely hanging out up, so like, you know, I'm a small fish in all of this. Hopefully someday we can become dolphin and then a whale. You know what I mean? But for now, that is it, guys. Now the video is 20 minutes now. I think that's long enough. Yeah, so if you're in the same boat, pray for me, I pray for you. And I'll keep you guys up to date. Thank you for watching, and GG, thank you, bye.